going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Now today, hey, we are back with some more IPL match reviews here for season 2023. And hey, we've got our first official playoff match, the qualifier, to go straight into the IPL 2023 final down there in Chennai at Cheepork Stadium. And here we go. The Chennai Super Kings are officially into their 10th final in franchise history. It is absurd. It's ridiculous. I mean, that's a crazy statistic to be into 10 finals in... Like, how many years has the IPL been going? Not many more than 10 years, and they've been in the final what feels like almost every single season. So, hey, down there, Gujarat Titans just a bit off it. Just not good enough down there. And, I mean, in Chennai, it still seems a bit weird to me that CSK finished second below Gujarat, but then they get to play at their home stadium. It's a little bit weird, but anyways, that's just how it's done, I guess. And, yeah, Chennai, way too strong in pretty much all areas. So hey, if you're new around here, subscribe, leave a like, and comment down below your thoughts on this match, how you thought this one played out. We're just going to hop straight into it. A decent game of cricket. I mean, it's not, you know, your last over finishes in a, you know, a crazy match to start off the playoffs, but you still got a bit of entertainment out of this one. If you're a CSK fan, you're absolutely on the moon after this. Let's get into it. Player of the match, in fact. Ruturaj Gaikwad, 60 off 44 deliveries. You probably, I mean, he was out for, I think he was on about 6 or 7 there early. Nalkande thought he got him out off a no ball. It was a no ball, and then made them pay, and then made another, you know, 50 odd runs. So just, it's costly little things like that, that if they get Gaikwad out early and it wasn't a no ball, they're looking, who knows, they might win this match if they get Gaikwad out for under 10. Gaikwad then makes 60. It almost kind of feels like the difference in this match in the end. So a really solid knock there. You know, nothing crazy. It wasn't a top tier Gaikwad innings, but just played his shots along the ground, and it looked pretty solid. And there's not really much more to that one, is there? It wasn't, yeah, like it wasn't a crazy high scoring game. It wasn't a crazy, you know, eye-taking wicket game. It was just a few spot-out performances from a few players who really won the match for their team. So we're going to get into it. Ruturaj Gaikwad we just spoke about, but yeah, so he was out off a no ball from Nalkande. Yeah, look, I didn't really understand the addition of Nalkande. I mean, he hasn't played all season, right? And then he comes in for the first playoff. It seems a bit of an odd selection, but he comes in, thinks he's got the big wicket. Shupman Gill's up and about after taking a catch. Not out. And then the next 2 balls, Ruturaj hit the ball for 6. And then the last ball of the over went for 4. So it really just felt like a kick in the guts for the Titans. Gaikwad went along his merry way. But the other opener, Devon Conway, the Kiwi, he was not having a good time at the crease. I just don't know if he was constipated, if he had a shit, you know, waiting to come out, or he was, you know, dehydrated, didn't get enough sleep. I don't know what was happening, but he's actually played quite well down there this season. But the 40 off 34, you look at it and you think it's not a good knock. It's not a terrible knock, but it kind of felt like it was just a little bit of a waste in there. I mean, you know, 40 off 34, a 117 strike rate. It can get quite difficult down there in Chennai, especially when the spin comes on and it kind of slows down the innings early. But yeah, he just looked, yeah, too slow out there, and ended up, yeah, getting an absolute wait, hold on. I'm trying to look. I've got my notes here on my phone. Let's have a gaze at it. What did I say about Conway? Oh, I wrote on my phone that the man Devon Conway loves the environment. Of course, last night, after every dot ball in the column, it would have a tree, because at the IPL, every dot ball, they would donate 1 tree to a foundation or something. So yeah, good to see that Devon Conway is a wildlife warrior. He cares about the environment. I appreciate that. That's always awesome there. So he goes for 40. Shivam Dubé tries to load up from the get-go. Absolutely spilled him all ends up by Noor Ahmad. He's come on quite well this season, Noor Ahmad, and I feel like Rashid Khan, like, it's just his left-arm protege that sits next to him every day and learns off him. It's quite ridiculous that they have these 2 magical, like, Afghan spinners, but I guess there's about 40 million of them that are about to hit the international scenes as well soon. So every team in the future is probably going to have 1 to 2 Afghan spinners in their team. And you probably look at these knocks here in the middle, Ajinkya Rahane and the man Buddy Rayudu. I mean, they both score 17 off 10 deliveries, 9 deliveries respectfully, and you're thinking, you probably didn't get enough out of those two, but they came to the crease at around that 17, 18 over mark. Let's have a look. Where are they? So the left. Okay, so Rahane was probably out there a little bit earlier. Rayudu, obviously, towards the back end a little bit more. But they came out. Both kind of have that role of keep the innings moving, keep your strike rate up, keep the, singles ticking, keep the run rate moving, essentially. And they both come out. Strike rate of over 170 each. You hit a few boundaries each. It feels good. And then you get Jadu and MS Dhoni out there. So let's get into it. So the man Jadu, he had a very interesting night. Obviously did win player of the match. We'll get into that. Not player of the match, but the U Stops Impact player. I think it was something like one of those 15 awards that they give out at the end. So he was good with his nice little 22 there. MS Dhoni came out late. Not to be, hit it straight to the man Hardik Pandya, Mohit Sharma. But hey, 1 run from the man MS Dhoni. It's better than 0. And Moeen Ali, he hit a 6 off the last delivery. Just fucking pumped. Wait. Actually, I don't think it was the last delivery. I think it might have been the 2nd or 3rd last delivery. But pumped a 6 late. Keeps the momentum in Chennai's way. And you're looking at a 172... Solid. Look, you're not feeling like you're on top of the world. You know you have to defend quite well. Into the GT bowlers, Mo Shamgod, 2 for 28 off 4. That purple cap, I think it might be his. So Nal Kande, 1 for 44 off 4. I didn't get it. Like, has he played a game this season? Like, I didn't understand that at all. Where's their other pace bowlers that they've been playing? Like, they've been playing these other guys, and then all of a sudden, have they disappeared? I don't know what the hell happened to him, but they're playing him 1 for 44 off 4. Rashid, 1 for 37 off 4. Got a wicket off his last ball of his spell as well, so probably a bit lucky there. Noor Ahmad, 1 for 29, and Mohit Sharma, very, very good, 2 for 31. So, look, it's not like GT bad. I don't know why I can't speak this morning. It's not like GT bowled bad at all. It was actually quite a solid bowling effort, but it's unfortunately with the stick that let them down. And let's hop straight into it. The man Riddhi Saha. Is this the last year for the man Riddhi Saha? Opening every game in the IPL? Like, when is it? When do you move on? Former Punjab Kings legend, of course. But when do you move on? You've got KS Bharat sitting there in the wings. He's your test keeper. Obviously, when Rishabh comes back, it'll be him. But, you still want to pump some T20 experience into him. He's a good striker of the ball as well. So I feel like they're missing an opportunity this season with him playing Saha. But I guess, they do them. And to be fair, they were the best team this season. So I guess you can't hate too much. Shubman Gill. I mean, look, it is a slow deck. There's no doubting that. And he just honestly needed to build a partnership because wickets were falling around him. He just needed to stay tall and try and keep that run rate moving. 42 off 38 looks not great, but it was their best score of the damn day. So, I mean, how does it look? Probably decent when you're looking at it in a big view, but slow. Just couldn't get anything momentum going. And, yeah, it's not good for him. I mean, he goes back-to-back tons and then just can't get moving in Chennai. Hardik Pandya. He is not having a good season. When do we start talking about how Hardik Pandya, he has been a fantastic captain, but gee whiz, he has not bowled well. He has not batted that well this season. So if they want to win the title from here now, they need Hardik to pull his finger out of his booty hole and start making some damn runs. Shanaka, I mean, look, stiff. It's unlucky for him because he came into this team into these last few weeks and he hasn't been given that many opportunities to impress, but had a chance here, goes for 17 off 16. I just don't think the IPL's really for him. David Killer Miller. Well, look, to be honest, you're feeling like the game's pretty much fucking over after this. Jadu is just causing mayhem. The spin, Mahesh Theekshana, it is just slowing it down in that middle order. And if you lose early wickets at Chi Pork, and then they put the pressure on with that slow spin bowling through the middle, it's incredibly tough to get through and then make it to that last 6 to 7 overs and try and win the match off that. It's just not enough. So David Miller just got a peach from Jadu. Vijay Shankar came out. I mean, he tried to stay out there with Rashid Khan towards the end. He actually, I mean, look, he hit a nice 6, but that's, that's cool, whatever. Rahul Tawatia, he got another peach from Thikshana, so he goes for 3. Rashid Khan, he's probably the only, aside from Gill, he's probably the only batsman that actually looked like he wanted to hit a fucking ball there for Gujarat. 30 off 16, gave it everything towards the end. Nalakande, yep. Noor Ahmad, 7, and Mo Shami off, going for 5. So, hey, CSK, easily the favourites for the title. I mean, they're the only team that's in the final right now, but I feel like going into this playoff series, everyone felt quite confident that CSK would be the favourites to win. The games at their home ground, they very rarely lose in Chennai. Now they're going to the final at Ahmedabad, so unless it's Gujarat who play them in that final, I think it's going to be super tough for anyone to beat CSK on the big stage. But hey, this is T20 cricket. Anything can happen. The man Krunal Pandya might just become the next Shane Watson overnight. Deepak Chahar, 2 for 29. Tushar, 1 for 43. Thikshana, very, very, very good. 2 for 28. Jadu, 2 for 18. Paddy Rana, 2 for 37. So, hey, that is how this one is going to cap off. Chennai, I mean, they're going to be tough to take down, aren't they? They might be on their way to a 5th title. Is that right? 5th or 6th title. It's unreal. It's incredible. What a franchise. But hey, you still have to get it done tonight. LSG versus Mumbai for that position to play against Gujarat in the next qualifier, and then try and make it into the final at Ahmedabad to play against CSK. So hey, it's all lined up now. We're just going to jump into the stats. Gill up to 2nd. No, he's still in 2nd. And then these wickets pretty much the same there. So hey, big match on tonight. Who will advance to the next game to play the Titans? Comment your thoughts down below. Chennai fans, how are you feeling? The man Dhoni didn't have to do anything and you're still into the final. So hey, that'll cap it off. Subscribe if you're new. Leave a like and I'll see everyone in the next one.